he knows when they come on stage, when they go off stage.
You give me a thumbs up with a mic in hand.
Yes.
Grab it.
Exactly.
And then 7, 8, 9, 10 is PI, 11 is the mono keys, 12 through 16.
Exactly. There you go. You got it. Thank you.
And nobody's on radio, right?
No, we're not.
Okay. Cool.
We have
Have you seen our granddaughter?
This is not patched to the live stream. So if the MC mic goes down, we'll have the mic.
MC mic. Yep.
So awesome. How are you doing?
Hello.
Thank you for all your help.
Absolutely.
You guys have been amazing all day, checking rooms and
We do what we can.
just awesome. You know what? Just throw this in front of me. I'm going to try to start before we start so that I'm not holding the whole thing up. But
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'll hand this to you. This way. Back off this way. You hand it to me, and we'll be great friends.
Awesome. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Checking 1, 2, 3. They say it's on. They say it's going to be on. They say it's going to be on soon. Take 3. Take 4. Take 5. Hey, that's a great tune. Great drums. Take 5. Hey, welcome to our first night of formal showcases at the 2025 Northeast Regional Folk Alliance. I don't know if I have all the board here, the 2025 board of directors, but if you're here, come on up. Ron Olesko, Jane Toohey, Cam Paris, Bernie Drury, Sarah, Craig, and Carol Lowe, and who else is here? And Amy Putnam, are you in the room? She'll be soon. I'm going to actually start, I know I've talked about this with some people, but I'm going to start with this anyways. I'm just going to start with this land acknowledgement, if you guys don't mind. We're located on the homelands of sovereign indigenous nations with rich histories and cultures that continue today. We honor the elders of both past and present, as well as future generations of these indigenous people. We express gratitude for their stewardship of the land that we currently occupy for our conference this weekend. So I just wanted to start with that. Thank you. Here's a bit of your 2025 Board of Directors, and I can't tell you what an incredible team this has become. We just kind of...
Talking about me?
Yeah, oh, there you are. Oh, shh. I don't know where Amy is, but she'll be here soon, and Sarah's probably getting her room ready. And Camp, it's okay. To be honest, I don't think they got the memo. That's my fault. But well, you'll see them throughout the whole weekend. So I just want to express my gratitude to all of you for all the work. Carol, who stepped up as treasurer, and Ron with the incredible work that Ron did for this conference. Please, please give him a big hand. Hi. Give that to Cheryl. Oh, what did I do now? I don't know what that is. Oh, I see. Maybe somebody lost that. Okay. Oh, the name's on it. I need my glasses for that. Are we really going to out somebody who left their credit card somewhere? Oh, okay. All right, we know who it is. Okay. I'm so tired, y'all. All y'all. So before we get started, again, I want to thank the Board of Directors for all the work that they did and all the people who volunteered, who helped us put this conference together to get here. To Katie Riggs, our conference director, and her sister Caroline for helping us, working with the hotel. For Jillian Matundon, who actually negotiated this hotel. I don't know if you're in the room. To Caroline Solabello, who found the hotel. It takes a village. And this hotel has been incredible, and if you are not already an IHG member, you need to become one, because they want to up their status to the next status, and they are literally 0.5% away from getting the next status of whatever the status is for all the hotel stuff. So join IHG, do what you can to support the hotel, because they've been incredible to us, and I can't thank them enough. To Jack, to Aurelia, and to the staff here, they've been incredible, right?
Yes.
Right. Very quick, I said the board, we have new board members. They're going to be seated Sunday. That's Naomi Westwater and Rishad, and of course, Ron's coming back for another term. Our bylaws committee, huge. Amy Putnam, Jillian Matundon, Lainey Sporbert, and Dan Tappan were incredible in putting all our bylaws together. If you want to know more about bylaws, because I know you do, you're going to come Sunday morning to our AGM at 10 o'clock to know more about that. And then, of course, we had a programming committee Biff Kennedy. Is he here? Are you here? Biff Kennedy, thank you. Marissa Leavy, thank you. Reese Fulmer and Megan Carey. And, of course, Ron Olesko, we're your programming committee for 2025. Do you want to say something?
And Amy Putnam, too.
And Amy Putnam, too. But Amy's not here. She's going to be so mad at me. Do you want to say something?
Hi. Yes, it's been a lot of work this year, and so many people busted their asses trying to get this together. And I hope everybody, again, I keep reminding everybody, please fill out the survey at the end so we can see what works, what doesn't work, what we need to tweak. And we're going to be here for at least 2 more years, and I hope everybody's enjoying themselves.
So we're going to get on with the show. If you are a musician and you are playing this evening, could you use the town hall as your green room so you can hang out there and relax before you come up on stage? And I guess we're going to... Oh, of course. Are you kidding me? Guys, give it up for Chuck and the entire sound crew. They had no idea what they were getting themselves into, but they have been amazing. Putting the sound together, putting the stage together, every room, they've been amazing. They've checked in on us. They're amazing. It's just amazing. That's true. Most of the stuff we did today was streamed live, which means if you missed something, it'll be up on our YouTube page, so you can go back and watch. If you didn't get to some of the panels, there's Amy. No, it's all my fault. I'm the Canadian here. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Amy Putnam, everybody! So you can see anything that you missed this weekend, you'll be able to go back to including these formal showcases, of course, you'll be able to go back and watch them on our YouTube page. So I'm going to give it over to Sonny Ochs, our first hostess for the evening, if she's here. Here she is. What would NERFA be without Sonny Ochs, everybody? Huh?
I don't know who the hell the sponsors are.
Oh, I did? You gave it back to me. Yep, that's it. Yep. So you hold the microphone for a second.
I will hold the microphone. I find them. Hello, everyone. This is so exciting to be here in Albany because it's only an hour away from where I live, and therefore I am able to show up. All right. I'm waiting. Oh, he's out there. Is he ready? Are you ready, or? Yes? Okay. Well, I guess we can go ahead and start the show. That'd be a wonderful thing to do, wouldn't it? Because that's why we're here. All right. This gentleman's name is Phil Henry. He has the privilege of being the first performer to be at a formal showcase in Albany for NERFA, which is just a wonderful privilege. And he originally was from upstate New York, and as a matter of fact, his first gig was at the open mic at Cafe Lena, so he's really local. Now he lives in Rutland, Vermont, and he's known for his upbeat narrative songs, so his songs tell stories, which is really a lot of fun to listen to. And he's been at Falcon Ridge, and he's been at Kerrville, and a lot of other places. And since we did start out mentioning Cafe Lena, Sarah Craig, who is now the director there, said his arrangements and melodies are works of real craftsmanship. So please welcome Phil Henry.
Sky, an angry mountain anxious village keeps its watch. We built this town on rock and ash, and on tourist cash we make our home, and we wonder how long a good thing can last. And if one day the world should wake and rain down fire on Pompeii, the gods would shake their heads and say, I told you so. I met a girl in Market Square. Her eyes are smoke, her hair is fire, and every smile's a dare to walk on a wire. On the ruins of a broken heart, we can start to heal, conceal the past. Still we wonder how long a good thing can last. And if one day the world should wake and rain down fire on Pompeii, the gods would shake their heads and say, I told you so. I told you so. Say I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. Well, thank you so much, NERFA. We are so excited to be here, and many of you have seen me play as a soloist here and there, but it is my great pleasure to introduce this band, which we call Phil Henry and the News Feed. Over on my left, from Boston, Massachusetts, on the keyboards, that is Mr. Jeff Kimball. From Burlington, Vermont, on the fretless bass, and confidentially, today is his birthday. That is Mr. Mitch Barron!
No better way to spend a birthday.
Well, since I come from Vermont, I'm going to bring you a Vermont story. And there's nothing more topical than a song that takes place in 1785. But here it is. Vermont has the dubious history of having one recorded witch trial. which happened just outside of Bennington, Vermont in 1785. The widow, Margaret Krieger, was sentenced as a witch, and she was thrown in the Hoosic River for the crime that she was able to continue running her husband's mill after he passed. I know. It's of course topical because there are currents that continue to ripple out into our modern society. So the official crime listed for her was that she was, quote, an extraordinary woman. They call me Margaret Krieger, the widow. I stand here falsely accused for crimes of God's nature subverted. The truth is they don't care what the truth is. My husband, he ran this old mill on the Hoosic till one day late last summer he died. And I tried to keep the big wheel turning, but the townsfolk dragged me out to the ice. They call me a witch, they call me a crone, toss me into the river to sink like a stone. Two sides of the ice, now I'm down below. Two sides of the story, but I'll never know how far the righteous will go to drown an extraordinary woman in the cold. And it's not the weight of the wool or the water that pulls me down, 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 nor the shock of the cold or the cruelty. I thought I knew my place in this town. I see the faces of neighbors and strangers, generations of grist for the mill, and they'll curse you or kill you or worse, they'll save you, and still nothing changes. They'll call you a witch, they'll call you a crone, toss you into some river to sink like a stone. Two sides of the ice, now I'm down below. Two sides of the story, but I'll never know how far the righteous will go to drown an extraordinary woman in the cold. Shivering out of the water, they spare me, shamed and abused. Was it grace or their guilt that acquits me? The truth is I don't care what the truth is. We are so humbled and excited to be here and singing some songs for you. Thank you so much to the selection committee for inviting us. A friend of mine recently sent me this really beautiful Americana song with banjos and these two beautiful twangy female voices, and he just said, "Tell me what you think of this." And I listened. And I was like, "Okay, this is okay," but I was a little suspicious. And after doing a little investigation, I found out that it was an Americana song created by AI. But what AI cannot replace is this experience of being in a room together, and the many rooms in this conference center and this room right here making music together. So I thank you for the opportunity to do a little piece of that. This is called Songs That Still Make You Cry. Faster all the while, and all along you were brave and strong, you held it together, whether or not you thought so at the time. And now it's Friday and you're driving home, the highway seems endless and restless, you turn the radio on, exhausted, defeated, you drop your defenses and you let in that simple love song. Oh, oh, listen to the sound of heartbeats and harmony and longing out loud in a melody so bittersweet it takes you by surprise. Thank God for songs that still make you cry. Well, think back to that plastic boombox. You'd listen on Saturday for the DJ to play that new song. And quick, fresh record, you gotta tape it. You hardly could wait to rewind it and sing right along. Oh, oh, listen to the sound of heartbeats and harmony and longing out loud in a melody so bittersweet it takes you by surprise. Thank God for songs that still make you cry. You know the rules now, you're a grown-up. You pay off the mortgage, read the paper, go to work every day. But save a place in your heart for the art and the mystery of a song that can take you away. Oh, oh, listen to the sound of heartbeats and harmony and longing out loud and a melody so bittersweet It takes you by surprise. Thank God for songs that still make you cry. This one gets you every time. Thank God for songs that still make you cry.
probably go up and then plug in and.
That'll make me remember to plug in. You know?
Yeah. See? Yeah, it happens. They'll plug you in. They're great. It's okay. We're still learning. Can I go up now?
Not quite yet.
Can I go up now? Can I go up now?
This one.
Yes. Yes.
Right. Just one more second. He's going to give us a heads up. Just your right eye. All right.
Okay. Wow, that was fun watching. Oh, that's me, yes. All righty. This next introduction is going to be fun because it's going to show how much of a family we have become over the years. Judy Kass is from the Hudson Valley. And when she was growing up, she was listening, among others, there were a lot of names, but one of the names that caught my eye was Janice Ian, because Janice Ian is here this weekend. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yep.
And then another person who's here this weekend, Christine Lavin, she created a musical video of a song called Look at Me Marching Now. It was a single that Judy put out in 2017, highlighting the images from the the women's marches in 3 cities. So Christine is involved, right? And her latest new CD is called New Skin.
Yes.
Came out this year. And guess who the producer, co-produced by Mark Dan and Pat Wichter, who are also here this weekend. So talk about a family, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Judy Kass, show them what you can do.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, it is one big family, and I am so thrilled to be here. So I guess it was Ben Franklin who had coined the saying that there are 2 things we can count on in life: death and taxes, right? And then someone added a third, and we kind of bought into that one too. We can pretty much count on change happening in our life, right? And there's a fourth that I guess has appeared in my life a number of times, but taught me to have a healthy respect for it, and that's the inevitability that things are going to derail and go horribly wrong at times. And it's worth writing a song about, and this is a co-write with my dear friend Glenn Rathel about what can happen and choices when the fertilizer hits the ventilation system. Sometimes we're thrown a curveball that muddies up the field. Life can come unraveled, plans can come unpeeled. No one welcomes trouble, no one likes to fall, and no one wants to stumble when we're trying to give it all. And when you're face down in the gravel, picking pebbles from your teeth, it's hard to see the treasure shining up from down beneath. You've got to thank the stone that tripped you. Thank the stone that tripped you. Thank the stone that took it out. You've got to thank the stone that tripped you. Thank the stone that tripped you. That's the stone that turned your life around. Some days I sit in shadow, some days I chase the light. The path I choose to follow isn't always right. So I'm grateful when a detour offers me a pause, a gift of imperfection with beauty in the flaws. You gotta thank the stone that tripped you. Thank the stone that tripped you. Thank the stone that took you down. You've gotta thank the stone that tripped you. Thank the stone that tripped you. That's the stone that turned your life around. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. 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 Da-da-da. Da-da-da. And when you don't see it coming and it knocks you off your feet, the stone that brought you to your knees might be just what you need. You've got to thank the stone that tripped you. Thank the stone that tripped you. Thank the stone that took you down. You've got to thank the stone that tripped you. Thank the stone that tripped you. That's the stone that turned your life around. Yeah, you want to thank the stone that tripped you. Thank the stone that tripped you. Thank the stone that took you down. You gotta thank the stone that tripped you. Thank the stone that tripped you. That's the stone that turned your life around. Okay. I see a bottle of water over there. Does that happen to be one that might be available? Actually, I have mine on the chair. I don't mind, actually. I've had my COVID shot. It's all good. And I actually had COVID a couple of months ago, so even better. So, I just get part. Oh, thank you so much. What a gem. Yep, that's fine. There is truly something to wetting your whistle, without a doubt. So you get to this age and you do a lot of reflecting about the people in your life at different phases. And me particularly, I think a lot about my friends during adolescence, because I don't know about you, but my adolescence was a bit rough. It's like one of those experiences I put in the category of those I'd rather stick a pencil in my eye than repeat. It was rough, but you get through it when you have at least one friend who gets you, and you can share it with, and come to the other side of it. And sometimes those friends aren't able to go the full length of the ride with you, and that's really sad. But it's so wonderful to hold on to those memories of when you were able to comfort each other and help each other through in those long rides home. Your neon Beetle pulled up to the curb. I'm waiting for you in a gaggle of girls. Climbed into the front seat next to you, 'cause I'm your real best friend. You said, let's get this baby to fly. Roll the windows down, a breakout drive. I got an hour to feel alive. Let's make the most of it. Let's go find an open road. Let's sing loud with the radio. No need to ask, I already know. We both need a long ride home. Connect calls every couple of weeks, turned into months, years we don't speak. Choices made it hard for us to stand the test of time. Awkward visits once in a moon couldn't end too soon. Wishing we could keep what we had from dying on the vine. And we'd be back on that open road, screaming loud with the radio. No need to ask, I already know. We both need a long ride home. Your face popped in my phone, but I can't talk to you 'cause you're gone. Now there's not much I wouldn't give for an hour with you, a chance to relive the power of those hurting kids flying to survive. And maybe I'd find the right door and pull you back, let you catch your wind. And maybe you choose a different path, one in which you thrive. And we'd be back on that open road, screaming loud at the radio, and we can let all our pain go on the long ride home. Ooh, ooh, on the long ride home. Ooh, 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 on the long ride home. Ooh, So, the February before the disaster, I meant the presidential elections, I was visiting my good friend Sloan Wainwright, and yeah, and we were walking, as we do a lot together, and we knew we were going to write something, but we were commiserating about just how frightened we were. You know, we didn't know. We knew something bad was happening, and we were petrified. But as we're walking, and it's a good thing we didn't know how bad it was going to be, I think, we were really cognizant of the importance of trying to balance the fear and the worry and a little bit of panic we were feeling with a good dose of hope. And determination to be steadfast and strong as we faced what was coming, because we sure need that. How long is too long to hang on to trouble when trouble's been handed to you? We take it on without even thinking of all the harm we can do. Now we're holding the bag, weighted down, spilling over with woes of this torn apart world. Feeling scared by the voices of leaders and strangers whose actions scream louder than words. Steadfast and strong, our hopeful hearts carry on. Everyone plays a part in this puzzle, with time running out on us fast. I don't want to dump this mess on our children. I want their future to last. Now I'm looking inside at all we hold dear on a dark edge of no return. All the ways that we pray and live in our bodies, the ways we love and learn. Steadfast and strong, our hopeful hearts carry on. How long is too long to hang on to trouble when this trouble's danger is clear? Can we decide to let go of the struggle, let go of the anger, let go of the fear? Steadfast and strong, our hopeful hearts carry on. Steadfast and strong, our hopeful hearts carry on. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going off, but I didn't get a chance to thank the entire crew that comprises NERFA. And there's a cast of incredible characters, but thank you. What an amazing opportunity, what an amazing conference.
This is before we.
I don't know what. Yeah. Check. Is that them? Oh, there they are. You just gave me a heart attack. Well, we didn't give you that memo, but I did say it. It's okay. It's all good. They were on the other side. Fuck. I didn't go over there.
Hello there. Welcome. You had a long trip. Yes. Okay. Well, first of all, Cheryl asked me to mention, she forgot when she mentioned Dan Tappan's name earlier when she was talking about the board, she forgot to thank him. He's the guy who's responsible for the streaming so that you can see these things at another time. So Dan Tappan, thank you so much. And also, I forgot. Boy, you know, you get old and it all goes away. Well, we all know that, right? We're all together here. I forgot to mention the sponsors. You know, it takes a village, and it takes some money to put this together. So we want to thank Grassy Hill. But if you look in your program book, you can see this and read it later to yourselves. Okay, Grassy Hill, Discover Albany, Folk Alliance International, we love them, Folk Music Notebook, Cafe Lena, Music to Life, Handmade Guitars by Bob Grumman, and finally, Americana on Stage, the Troubadour Concert Room. And it says on the bottom, special thanks to Sonny, Ochs, and Kemp Harris. I don't know. I got such a kick when I saw that out in the hallway, my name on the board. I'm famous now. Anyhow, it's time to introduce these people who came all the way from Iowa. I know we're the Northeast Regional Folk Alliance, but we have token guests, especially when they're good musicians, as these two are. As a matter of fact, they're newly formed as a duo. They both have a very strong musical career individually. Chad has over 2 decades on the road, and he's written more than 1,500 songs. Holy cow, that's something. And he's known as Iowa's Renaissance man. Well, you can understand that. And Catherine, she is known as a fiddler extraordinaire, right? And she's toured international, and she's recorded groups like the Beach Boys, the Eagles, the Osmond Brothers, and lots of others. And so you know they're going to be good, right? So please give a big hand for the Weary Ramblers.
Say the branch is only strong as the fruit that it holds. So love, won't you hold me now? Will you help me to stay strong? There are warning signs around. The branch is bending down to the ground, and I've been too strong for way too long. Wildwood flower is the song he used to sing, and the comfort that it brings still makes me smile. That mountain breeze, stirring, changing leaves, rose in that tall Virginia tree, standing guard. And I've been too strong for way too long. They say the branch is only strong as the fruit that it holds. So love, won't you hold me now? Will you help me to stay strong? There are warning signs around. The branch is bending down to the ground. And I've been too strong for way too long.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here. This is our first time at NERFA, and just love the whole community you have here. It's just a beautiful thing. We were just at Farm a few weeks ago, and we were excited. We were telling people, so we've seen a few people that were at Farm already since we've been here. I've seen a lot of old friends, too. I've gone to the big Folk Alliance for years, and I've seen a lot of familiar faces, but they don't recognize me. I see you. Anyway, the first song was on our first album we did together, and it's called Tall Virginia Tree. We wrote that down at the Carter Family Fold on the way to a festival in North Carolina. And this next one is a brand new song. Not brand new. I mean, we've worked it out. We're not winging it up here.
Just enough for NERFA. No. Chad and I do a lot of overnight drives. Maybe that sounds familiar to some people in this room. As touring musicians, we are constantly writing on the road, and so this is one that we wrote when we were driving overnight to Wisconsin. And it turns out there are just a lot of long, dark roads, so that's what this tune is.
It's a long, dark road up ahead. Nowhere to rest our weary head. Ain't it always the same? The headlights lead the way. There's a long, dark road up ahead. There's a man on the side of the road with a sign saying where he wants to go. Ain't it always the same? No one knows the way. There's a man on the side of the road. It's a new moon that gives off no light, makes for the darkest of nights. Ain't it always the same? The moon is to blame, even on the darkest of nights. There's a long dark road up ahead. All right. That's Catherine Severing Fox on the haunted fiddle there. Well, we just released a new album. Just last week, actually. Yeah, we're really excited about it. Sam Bush plays mandolin on the album, so Catherine brought out her mandolin. You know.
I am not Sam Bush.
Come on out, Sam. Oh, no.
No.
Sorry.
All right. Yeah. That's all right.
This new album's called Driftwood, and this song is not on it.
Yeah, we realized we aren't doing any songs off the new record.
Yeah, but
That's
we
okay.
do play later tonight, so
Yeah.
stop by. But thank you so much for letting us be a part of this and giving us a showcase to introduce us to you all, and thanks for listening. This is a song called "Oh Carolina." Did you know that the stones in this place like to cry in the morning, all wet with dew? And the sun likes to shine through the webs made at night by the spiders, tired from the work. Oh, Carolina. Oh, Carolina. I miss the days when Grandma chased away all the ghosts that came in the night. Now all I see are the webs glistening in the willows in the sunrise. Oh, Carolina. Oh, Carolina. Oh, Carolina. Oh, Carolina.
place to work from dawn up to dusk as the swallows danced in the sky. Now all I see are the birds that greeted Grandpa coming home, tired from the work. Oh, Carolina, oh, Carolina, oh, Carolina, oh, Carolina, oh, Carolina.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, okay.
What? Oh, they're waiting for the magic word.
You guys are ready? Yeah. Okay, we're ready.
All righty, here it is. Except this is, mic's not on. Hello? Oh, there it is. It wasn't on before. Okay. This is my friend. And she is a singer-songwriter. She's an entertainer. She's a TV personality. And she is a women's music pioneer. And she is celebrating over 45 years in show business. I mean, that is incredible. And she is a 3-time Juno Award winner. And best of all, she's Canadian. Okay, and this is my last stint here. I get the honor of introducing her. And when I go away, because I got to go to sleep, Wanda Fischer is going to take over as the MC for the second half. So please give a great big welcome to the wonderful Connie Kaldor.
Thanks to Sonny Ochs as well.
If you buy her a dream, she'll follow you anywhere. Any old truck stop that this world might bring. She's a heart held down by this little town. She's looking to find a bird on a wing, bird on a wing, bird on a wing, and she knows in her heart she's destined to fly like a bird on a wing, bird on a wing, and she's waiting for you to fly by. And she makes a small hole in the frost on the window, and she's looking out past old familiar things. She lets her mind slip on the small change and the napkins. Her heart's looking up for a bird on a wing, bird on a wing, bird on a wing, and she knows in her heart she's destined to fly like a bird on a wing, bird on a wing, and she's waiting for you to fly by. Oh, but she stacks up the cups, counts out the few tips, but she's humming a tune that a drifter might sing. She gets to thinking, oh, she's tired of waiting. Baby,
I wanted to sing that song. It's an old song written on a napkin in Western Canada, where I'm from, the Prairie provinces, written on a little napkin. And it talks about the bird on a wing and looking for things that are better. And I'm just so struck by all the talent that's here, all the young talent that I see going through all the rooms. And they're all looking for that bird on a wing, and I know many of you out in the audience are going to be that for them. And it's so wonderful. And that's one of the things I love about this scene. There'll be a chance to be seen, there'll be a chance to connect. And I also wanted to do this because there's somebody here that was a bird on a wing for me, and right in this area, Wanda Fischer, who has a radio show that played that song a billion years ago and is still playing music that goes beyond the borders. I just want to say thank you. I'm in your hometown here, and I appreciate all you do for musicians playing the music we love. So now there's, it's something, that song that means something you've seen over, that you can sing many years later. This is a song that I kind of hope becomes redundant. It's one of those songs you hope is meaningless in a few years. Not sure if it's going to be that way. When times get tough and the anger reigns, it's the woman who pays. Same old story again and again. It's the woman who pays. And there's a woman a week dead in Montreal. It's the woman who pays. Last in a line of 911 calls. It's the woman who pays. How many angry lies are said? How many kids hiding under their beds? What is the price of that roof over their head? It's the woman who pays. It's the woman who pays. And you can blame it on the drugs and the alcohol. It's the woman who pays. Loss of anger control pushed her through the wall. It's the woman who pays. How many kicks on the kitchen floor, waiting for the cops pounding at the door? How long till he says he won't do it anymore? It's the woman who pays. It's the woman who pays. And she'll have to press charges or they'll let him go. It's the woman who pays. Fear is the bruise that doesn't show. It's the woman who pays. How many hits till he calls a halt? And every time it's all her fault. What is domestic about assault? It's the woman who pays. It's the woman who pays. It's the woman who pays. Thank you. I have always been happy to be part of the folk scene, that strange scene full of people that somehow accepted all of my idiosyncrasies and the weird place I was from. But I have never been more proud to be part of the folk scene, and that was nominated for Song of the Year last year with that material and that subject matter. The first time I traveled to the U.S., first time I ever played in the U.S., was to open for Stan Rogers. I know I got to see all those great shows with him and Garnet and all these great places I played, and Whitty's Place and Peterborough and all these wonderful places I got to play, opening for him, and like McCabe's and all sorts of places. And you know, there's many things you could envy Stan Rogers for. I mean, great songs about this and, you know, 45 years from now and all this. But you know the one I really was envious of? The sea shanties. Oh my God! I was told we cruise the seas for American gold, we'd fire no gun, shed no tears, and a broken man of the Halifax pier, the last embarrassed privateers, and you know, and Barry Yellen Carter, rise again, you know, drove off me legs on the Halifax pier. Just great stuff. Who doesn't want to write that? Who doesn't want to write that? I mean, people would they'd be screaming and yelling and slamming their beer glasses on the table when they sang along. I mean, you just want to write something like that. I'm sorry, my pirate gene must come from a long way back. But I come from Saskatchewan, which is like as far from the ocean as you could possibly get. It makes Montana look hilly, you know, like just like right in the center of the, like. So I just knew I just couldn't pull it off. But I always wanted to. I just wanted to write those. I wanted to sing a song that could be sung in a low-life bar in Halifax, you know. But no, I come from the prairies, so, you know, I'm supposed to write about waving wheat fields, and, you know. And, you know, I kind of kept that, just kind of let that little dream die in my heart. I thought maybe I could write a combine broke sound song or something. The combine broke down and I had to change the fan belt and I went to a Cinnaboya, hey-ho, hey-ho. Like you see, nobody's singing along on that one. Not even people in Assiniboia, Saskatchewan would sing along on that song. So I just gave it up, you know. You just kind of, but you know, there's little dreams. The little dreams don't go anywhere, do they? They just stay there waiting. And I was at a Vocal Lines conference, oddly enough, and I ran into a friend of mine whose husband had just left her after 20 years and ran off with an accordion player. Come on! Mama's got a squeeze box, Daddy plays it all night long, has a lot to answer for. And I suddenly realized there are many shipwrecks that happen far from the ocean. Many boats are scuttled and people's treasures run off with, and pirates out there leaving them adrift somewhere. And I realized, Connie, yes, this is your chance. Yes, Connie, grab your pen. You are going to write a she shanty. Yay! So come on, you women whose hearts have been broken, throw rose petals down at your feet. So you will remember that every step forward is better than one in retreat. Come on, you whose hearts have been broken, I'll feed you on peaches and cream. So you will remember things sweet in season. The rest may look good, but they're not as they seem. And all those who treated you badly, they did not deserve your time on this earth. And all those who tossed you aside must have no idea what you're worth. So come on, you women whose hearts have been broken, I'll pour you a glass of good wine. So you will remember that if you've been crushed, things can get better with time. And come all you women whose hearts have been broken, come sing a few songs round the fire. So you will remember that major or minor, solo, duet, you're still part of the choir. And all those who treated you badly, they did not deserve your time on this earth. And all those who tossed you aside must have no idea what you're worth. 'Cause they're shallow and deep, there's crazy and sane, ones you lose, ones you keep, ones that you loved in vain. so nice and start. It's a throw of the dice in the game of the heart. I'd like to just introduce my band up here. On the far out there is Paul Campagne from the group Art Rouge, producer of my albums and co-producer of my children. Gabriel Campagne, our son of Cajon and vocals. Alexis Campagne on fiddle and vocals and everything. They have their own careers going, but I make them sing with me. And I just want you to know the kind of dedication it takes being a Canadian musician, a female Canadian musician in Canada. You have to grow your own damn band. So come on, you women whose hearts have been broken. Gather around all of your friends. So you will remember with each piece of chocolate, some good things last and some come to an end. And all those who treated you badly, they did not deserve your time on this earth. And all those who tossed you aside must have no idea what you're worth. Now I know that I'm in a crowd of folk people in the folk community, and I know it hasn't been done, but I am going to ask you to sing along on a cheerful folk sing-along. Right here, we're going to transform this into a low-life bar somewhere in Halifax. Low life, first think your lowest thoughts and imagine you're drunk as a skunk and that you're waving some kind of Canadian flag and the person beside you is waving the American flag and you're dancing around and singing this song. Think along, here we go. All those who treated you badly, they did not deserve your time on this earth. And all those who toss you aside must have no idea what you're worth. They're shallow and deep, crazy and sane. Ones you lose, ones you keep, ones that you loved in vain. Oh, so nice and stuff. It's a throw of the dice in the game of the heart. So all you women whose hearts have been broken. Thank you, Paul, Gabrielle, and Alexis. Thank you so much for inviting us here. We're thrilled.
Okay, we're going to take a 15-minute intermission. Not 14, not 16, 15 minutes. I want to see butts and seats because we have an amazing keynote speaker coming up. So 15 minutes, we're watching you.
Hello, everybody. We'd like to have everybody come back to their seats. We're just about to start. You got a little bit of time. And I'm Wanda Fischer, and I work at WAMC, not too far from here. And I can't even tell you how much it meant to me that Connie Kaldor said something about me from this very stage. I can't even tell you. I've worked at WAMC for 43 years, and I worked at a previous station for 4 years. Yeah, and you do the math. I'm not so good at math. And I just am so pleased that NERFA has decided to come to Albany. And that you all decided to come to Albany for NERFA. So just quickly, I'll give you a quick rundown of the sponsors, and then we will announce our keynote speaker. Thanks to Grassy Hill, thanks to Discover Albany, Folk Music Notebook, Folk Alliance International, Cafe Lena, Music to Life, Americana on Stage, and Handmade Guitars by Bob Graham. Special thanks also to my friend Sonny Ochs and my other friend, Cam Paris. We may or may not be presenting the Lifetime Achievement Award tonight. It may be later tonight, or it may be tomorrow, so just stay tuned. It's nice to put a little suspense in the meeting. So, Flamy Grant, first we're going to start off to tell you that she's a little taller than I am. So when she comes to the podium, they're going to have to adjust this mic. Either that or I was going to have to be on a step stool. And she's an award-winning and Billboard charting artist, a shame-slaying, hip-swinging, singing, songwriting drag queen from Western North Carolina. She just released another single today, from what I understand. Her 2022 debut record, Bible Belt Baby, say that fast 10 times, reached the #1 spot on the iTunes Christian charts. She may be a drag queen, but she's the queen of irony. She won the 2023 Kerrville Folk Festival New Folk Competition. She's a powerhouse vocalist, intrepid songwriter, and irreverent comedy queen. You know, it's a good thing the Republicans are not in session, because it just wouldn't go over, would it? Yes, I'm putting some of my own. I'm putting my own opinions in this. I'm sorry, Flamy, if I'm doing something wrong here. Flamy drags you into a therapeutic, we needed, theatrical mix of music and storytelling. We need that too. Armed with a bold lip, I like that, and a blistering voice, Flamy is proof positive that nothing is sacred, but everything is holy. Shame belongs in the closet. And every one of you, look around, is a brilliant, resilient badass, ready to take on the world and even the current occupant of the Oval Office. So I would like you to join me in welcoming Flamy Grant to this podium.
No, perfect editor.
We're going to have to put this
Thank you so much. Hey, y'all. How we doing, NERFA? Has it been good so far? I just got here. But I'm gonna soak up the next 2 days with y'all. Ooh, this feels official. I would like my ashes to be spread in Canyonlands National Park in southeastern Utah. That might sound illegal, but I have researched it. You do need a permit, which is obtained from the National Park Service by submitting Form 10-930S. There's a few other regulations that you have to live by, including avoiding cultural features, not leaving any monuments or markers at the site, and the party scattering the ashes can consist of no more than 6 people, which, good luck writing that into your will and not pissing someone off. It's gonna be harder than choosing your MySpace top 8 in 2002, you know? But why am I starting what is sure to be called a groundbreaking and galvanizing keynote speech with talk of my final earthly resting place? Well, in her novel, Major Pettigrew's Last Stand, author Helen Simonson's prim and proper protagonist, Major Pettigrew, says, "I always thought it important to decide where one would be buried, and then one could sort of work out life backward from there." He's British. Seemed logical, seemed like good advice, so I have picked Canyonlands National Park, and I will tell you why at the end of this keynote address. If I've learned anything from drag, it's the value of teasing a big reveal. Before we get there, though, I have to do my duty as one of your keynote speakers here at NERFA and share, from my perspective, something that might help make you become better or happier or more fulfilled in what you're doing. Easy stuff. As the world's foremost expert on singing folk music about religious trauma in drag, highly competitive field, here are 10 life lessons I've learned along the way. Lesson number 1. Baby, spoil the hell out of your inner kid. When I was little, theater was everywhere, and my mom's closet was the costume department. I was serving looks in modest is hottest floor-length nightgowns and a pantyhose on my head as my wig. But somewhere along the way, I got the message that joy had to be gendered and playtime had to be policed. So, in a bit of foreshadowing, I tucked that sparkle away for decades. But here's the thing about your inner child. They don't go away. They might be sad and starving and very quiet, but they are always waiting for the day when you'll come back for them. When I reached back in time and grabbed my own little hand and pulled that kid out of the shadows, I didn't just find joy again, I found purpose. It's been said before, but your inner kid already knows what your adult self has forgotten. The things you loved at 3 are not accidents. They're clues, breadcrumbs back to your truest self. So play dress up, sing too loud, paint with the wrong colors, because one day someone might pay you to do exactly that. Lesson number 2, be delusional. At the end of the day, drag is the art of delusion. It's the audacity to look at yourself in a $10 wig in the mirror and say, why, yes, I am the moment. When I first started performing, I had no proof that I was good. I just decided that I was. And that delusion gave me the courage to get better. Delusion can be the door to discipline. In her book, Belonging, Tokopa Turner writes, "Enthusiasm is the vitality of spirit expressing itself through us, and its grace in our voice should be welcomed and cherished. The word originates in the early 17th century from the Greek enthusiasmos, apologies to the Greeks if I mispronounced that, meaning possessed by God. Now more than ever, the world needs your enlargement, your weirdness, your fiery crescendos of rebellion from boring." Baby, if that's not an artist's mission statement, I don't know what is. That's right, Tokopa, thank you. Lesson number 3. Stare into the mirror and fall madly in love with yourself. Drag queens spend hours in front of a mirror, contouring, blending, arguing with the symmetry of our eyebrows, a battle I lost tonight. It's basically immersion therapy with glitter. At first, it's uncomfortable. You notice every flaw, every wrinkle, every old insecurity whispering in your ear. But if you come back every day and stare long enough, something really cool starts to happen. You soften. You start to see what's going on behind those eyes in the mirror. You see the potential instead of the imperfection. Makeup, for me, isn't a mask. It's a meditation. Every brushstroke is a conversation with myself that says, you are worth all of the time that it is taking to achieve this. And I like being here with you. As the great RuPaul herself always says, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love somebody else? Can I get an amen up in here? Thank you, RuPaul. Loving yourself isn't vanity. It's a path to vocation. Lesson number 4, tell people who you are even when you're not entirely sure yourself. When I launched that first Kickstarter for Flamy back in 2021, I came up with a tagline that I didn't even really know what it meant, but you've already heard it tonight. Shame-slaying, hip-swaying, singing, songwriting, drag queen. It's a mouthful, but it sounded fun and maybe true. Every time I've said it out loud since then, it feels more and more prophetic. It's the magic of declaring yourself before you've fully figured yourself out. Identity isn't always a discovery. Sometimes it's a creation. And you, as the artist, get to direct. So tell people who you are. The messy version, the maybe version, the work in progress version. Because, baby, if you don't name your story, someone else will, and they're going to get it wrong. Lesson number 5. Everyone has a womb. Everyone has the makings of a mother. Just this morning, my brand new song, Magna Mater, dropped, available on Bandcamp. Magna Mater is Latin for great mother. And it's the title held by Cybele, an ancient Phrygian goddess who mothers the world. For the cover art, yes, I did put myself in full head-to-toe pregnant goddess drag. Some folks will think that's sacrilegious, some will think it's absurd, others will think it's hilarious. I think it's kind of holy. Drag at its best exaggerates something until it reveals a truth. And here's one of my favorites. Every human, no matter their gender, has the capacity to mother. To mother is to nurture, to make space for growth, and to love something into its own becoming. In a Facebook post on Father's Day, ironically, last year, my friend Adim the artist said, if you don't feel nurtured in the ways you need, then simply nurture in the ways you need. And heal a little bit of yourself by pouring hope into the world. So, mother your songs, mother your audiences, mother your own damn heart, because we need more mother energy on this planet, and it might as well start right here in this room. Ooh. Number 5 got its own applause, yes. Number 6, I'm supposed to and I should are never as compelling as I want to, and I could. I spent a lot of my early life doing what I was supposed to. Supposed to love a certain way, supposed to sing a certain kind of song, supposed to believe the things that ultimately made me feel very, very small. And y'all, supposed to is a terrible muse, okay? She's boring, she's judgmental as hell, and girl, she don't tip at the show, okay? By shifting from I should to I could, everything opened up. I could make a drag gospel album. I could sing my way out of shame and into freedom. I could, it's possibility, it's play, and it's power. So the next time you hear that little inner critic saying, you're supposed to, just smile sweetly and say, thank you, darling, but I'm much too busy being possible. Thank you. Number 7, life lesson number 7, when the haters get loud, you get proud. If you've never had a stranger on the internet tell you you're going to hell, are you even an artist? When the hate comments first started rolling in, I'll admit, I got in my feelings a little bit about it. I wanted to defend myself. I wanted to prove my worth, but then I realized haters don't comment on mediocrity. They comment when what they see or hear makes them feel challenged in some way. So now, every time someone leaves a little vomit emoji on my social media post, I think, thank you for confirming my relevance. Let them rage while you rise. Let them boo while you bloom. It's not an exact science, but oftentimes, the louder the hate, the clearer it is that you're doing something brave enough to matter. Life lesson number 8. If you want to get better, never do it the same way twice. Drag is an experiment every night. One evening, I'm a country cowgirl. The next night, I'm a disco ball with feelings. Each new look teaches me something about shape or color or, most importantly, risk. I think art works the same way. If you're repeating yourself all the time, you really are just rehearsing safety. And wouldn't you rather be discovering something new every day? In their song, Betting on the Muse, my very favorite band, Over the Rhine, sings, you learn to be astonished. That's how you pay your dues. I love that. Practiced wonder is the tuition we pay for growth as artists. So change your set list, write the song that scares you, try harmony you're not sure will work. Every new risk is a doorway to discovery. Life lesson number 9, naked does not always mean authentic. People sometimes assume that drag is hiding. Why not just be your authentic self without all the makeup? But here's another truth that I will borrow from RuPaul. Drag doesn't hide me. it reveals me. When I pull on sequins and wigs and pack dangerous amounts of powder onto my face, I might be physically covering up, but in every other way, spiritually, emotionally, psychically, I'm stripping down to my truest form, free and unashamed, baby. Authenticity is not about minimalism, it's about alignment. It's when the outside finally matches what the inside has been trying to say all along. So whether you wear sequins or flannel, flannel, hot pink eyeshadow, or earth tones, the question isn't, is this the real me? The question is, does this help me tell the truth? Last lesson, number 10. Tits up. It's my favorite bit of advice from drag and from life. It's simply that, tits up. It's not just a posture, it's a philosophy. Shoulders back, chin high, heart open. Even when the world feels as heavy as it does today, even when the gig doesn't go how you want, you face it chest first. Tits up is a reminder that confidence isn't something you feel before you can act, it's something you choose as you act. So, the next time you step on a stage or just wake up to face another harrowing day, take a deep breath, ground your feet, lift your chest, and declare to the universe, tits up, y'all, we got this. Thank you. Okay, there we have it. 10 ways drag might be able to help any of us become a more whole, happy, and hopefully hit-making artist. I guess that means that now we're back to talking about death. In 2006, during Thanksgiving week, I made my very first trip to Canyonlands National Park. I drove my little Dodge Neon up from San Diego, where I was living at the time, and I rolled down that long entry road all the way to the edge of a cliff that remains the most fixating, fascinating viewpoint I have ever taken in my life. I found myself wanting to fly over the edge and just soar through those endless canyons. After hiking a short ways to a secluded little spot with no one else around, I sat down, pulled out my journal, and I started listening. That's when I realized there was absolutely no sound whatsoever. I had never experienced silence like this. No breeze, no birds, no insects. It was a perfect silence, at once eerie and entrancing. I looked out over those canyons that stretched further than my eyes could see, and I thought about how much water had passed over this land to carve that fragile maze of dirt and rock. It was absolutely unfathomable. The time it had taken, the patience of wind and water, the erosion that would require millions of years to be compressed into a time lapse just for my short-circuiting brain to even begin to comprehend it. My whole world started falling apart as I sat there taking it in. For as long as I could form thoughts, I had believed the stories I had been told about a 6-day creation, a 6,000-year-old earth, and the God who ordered everything I could see. I heard my deep heart whispering something that I had feared for a really long time. It can't possibly all be true. There's no way that you can continue to believe in the things they've insisted are critical, fundamental, unassailable facts about God and the planet and us. not without further damaging your own spirit. It was a terrifying moment. I had never allowed myself to really, truly question the supremacy, much less the existence of the white-bearded, white-skinned, very male, very grumpy God that had lorded over my life since birth. But sitting there in the silence that swallowed me whole, I couldn't help but start to imagine leaving my God there in the canyons and returning to San Diego without him. I wept, I waited, I listened, and there was nothing. In my wildest imagination, it was as if the divine itself was nudging me, saying, "Go ahead. Let yourself disbelieve. Let yourself be an atheist, even just for this moment, sitting on this cliff. Let your foundation fully fall out from underneath you. Let it erode. Let water and wind sweep it away. Let the stitches that hold the fabric of your universe together come undone, and see what remains." I've spent the last 20 years becoming good friends with doubt. Deep friends, cherished and inseparable friends at this point. I have learned to lean into doubt. Learn that she has her own means of supporting me. She's gentle and patient. And best of all, she's brought a deeper meaning to every moment of faith, hope, and action that I've experienced since. With doubt as my partner, I've learned how to squeeze more joy, more catharsis, more dreaming, more connection, and more, and dare I say, better songs out of life. In her book, Saved by a Song, Mary Gaucher says, "A songwriter is the role of a medium, one eye in the now, one eye in the memory, and a third eye focused on the other side of that thin veil of the future, trusting that somehow it'll all come together." My world started to unravel that day in Canyonlands, and for 20 years, I've sat by and I have watched it slowly disassemble. Some days it's as terrifying as it was that first moment on the edge of that cliff. But most of the time, as I watch a piece of my formerly sure-footed foundation fall away, I simply smile, wave goodbye, and write a song about it. As each day passes, the edge of the cliff gets closer and closer, and soon, I think, I will finally feel it crumble away beneath me entirely. And what will I do then? I suppose I will open my eyes, spread my arms, and see if those canyons will let me soar through them. Tits up. There's not so much a lesson in all of this, and it's not really related to drag, but I just wanted to let you know that I would like to have my ashes spread at Canyonlands National Park in southeastern Utah because it's the first place I ever allowed the rigidity of my worldview to soften. It's the first place I ever stopped needing to control everything around me. It's the first place I let go of God. And the first place I became acquainted with doubt. In Latin, the phrase is memento mori. The late, great poet Andrea Gibson said it this way: "I picked my head up and I loved the world that I knew wouldn't always be mine." Thank you, Andrea. By choosing Canyonlands as my final resting place, I've been able to sort of work life out backwards from there. And I'm really happy with how it's going. I think I'll leave you with one final quote. This one comes from a particularly special hero of mine. In an interview this year on the podcast No Small Endeavor, Amy Grant shared these words. You have to know not just how your mind speaks, but how your body responds to the truth of something. You have to listen when you cry. You have to listen when the hairs on your arms stand up. You have to listen to those things that are deeper than words in you, whether it's an idea to do something, to walk down that dark street, to adhere to a lifestyle or a system of belief. Only you are wired the way that you are wired. And I trust that the true light that gives life to every person is capable of speaking to you in that inner sanctum that only you can access. Tits up, NERFA.
Thank you.
Seems like I'm coming through. That feels pretty good. Yeah, I might bring it up just a hair. Yeah. And if you need
Hello. I see you're all getting a little rowdy now, huh? We have 3 more acts left, and all of them have one thing in common. They come from places that start with CA. 2 from Canada, the other one from California. And we're going to start off with Taylor Abrams. I just want to tell you that we very coincidentally have a quote from Flamy Grant about Taylor. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time introducing her, but here's what Flamy had to say. Taylor's live show is absolutely electric. When we toured together, I loved watching how audiences remained transfixed by Taylor's talent and wit. Absolutely brilliant songwriting and performance. I don't need to say anything else. Flamy said it best. Here's Taylor.
Hi, everybody. This is a song about how I don't get no respect. Watch 'em move like snakes, taking every way out. I hope this cold bar floor will be clean when I curl up and down. Oh, well, they promise you this, they promise you that, but the truth comes out when their call bounces back. Oh, I can't take this lonely life, I can't take this heart of mine, yeah, I ain't got no cure for love, no, no, no. I can't take this lonely brain, I can't take what I can't take, yeah, I ain't got no cure for love. Every sway, every glance, every kiss, every smile I miss, ooh, gets me thinking, hey, may as well hide in some workplace abyss. It's the same old small talk, the same sultry walk, playing dumb, trying to outrun your biological clock. I can't take this lonely life, I can't take this heart of mine, yeah, I ain't got no cure for love, no, 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 no. I can't take this lonely brain, I can't take what I can't take, yeah, I ain't got no cure for love. Lord, how it feels when I feel at home. But I love to call my own, yeah, I love to call my own. But ain't the way it goes. She say I don't listen, 'cause I'm too busy kissing. Then she turns me to stone. She turned me to stone, 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 stone. Couldn't bring the horn player across the border. Oh, gee, oh, you can take me hard to get H-O-T-T-O-G-O-O. I learned the truth at 17. I can't take this lonely life, I can't take this heart of mine, yeah, I ain't got no cure for love. Well, the sound shakes the city, I'm going deaf from applause. Oh, jeez, we don't have time for that, but thank you. She says hello and then she pushes me up against the wall. Oh, mama. I've tumbled through my tears, shimmied through my fears, so why am I still so numb to the comfort in my ear? Tell me why, tell me why. Well, maybe 'cause I can't take this lonely life, I can't take this hard mind, yeah. Ain't got no cure for love, no, 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 no. Ooh, I can't take this lonely brain, I can't take what I can't take, yeah. Ain't got no cure for love. Oh, thank you very much. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I did the whole bridge in that song, and I meant to skip it. Of course, I have it. I'm drinking liquid collagen. Actually, it's estrogen, but anyway. So, I wanted to thank you guys for being such attentive listeners. This is a song called The Look of Listening. It sounds a little bit like The Look of Love, but it goes, The Look of Listening, so we're safe. And I'm gonna blend it in with another song of mine that also has a similar hook in it as that first song, but the Taylor v. Taylor lawsuit is going okay. So, here we go. The look of listening is the very best look I know. The look of listening, a river running through the soul. Listen close, and suddenly you can feel infinity. The look of listening is the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing I know. Ooh, oh, oh. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Da-da, da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Coming around the bend, coming around the bend, coming around the bend again. Happiness. Da-da, da-da-da-da. What the hell happened to happiness? Emptiness. Da-da, da-da-da-da. Time I made friends with happiness, happiness. I wanna be happy with a little plot of land. Nothing fancy, just doing an honest man's dance. In my head, I could barely think or breathe. On the bullhorn, all my bullies, Tucker Carlson on the TV. I spent 15 bloody years trying to be something else, cause it ain't good for their pockets when you're happy with yourself. I was told you gotta suffer, so I suffered to the brink. But don't care, you makes you stronger. Tell that to MJ, tell that to me. Oh, coming around the bend, coming around the bend, coming around the bend again. Happiness. Oh, what the hell happened? Happiness. Emptiness. Oh, emptiness. Time I made friends with happiness, happiness. In my heart, there's a kid I barely see. He's addicted to the feeling of what life's supposed to be. But tell me what life's supposed to be. Tell me what life's supposed to be. Coming around the bend, coming around the bend, coming around the bend again. Happiness. Ow, what the hell happened to happiness? Emptiness, oh emptiness. Time I made friends with happiness, happiness. 3 hours ago, I was crying in my room because I'm like, what am I doing with my life? And then here we are, so thank you. So what the hell happened to happiness, eh? For me, one of the things that got in the way was decades of unchecked gender dysphoria. And so I took a course where they had us think about the first time we ever had a hard time saying something to someone. And for me, it was wanting to ask my mom, what's it like to be a girl? And so I got up in front of everyone in a room about this size, and I said that, and then about 15 more years of dysphoric things came out. And they said, you should write a song about it. So I did, and I hid it deep on a playlist, the demo of it. And my producer, Eddie Kramer, you know, Jimi Hendrix, the Beatles, Kiss, whatever, he ended up finding that demo and insisting I record it, and I'm very glad he did. And it's called If I Was a Woman. So imagine me when I'm 12 years old. This is kind of what was going through my mind. If I was a woman, soft hair in the sun, feel my figure, feel my smile, watch the boys turn and run. If I was a woman, ooh, 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 maybe my voice would make sense. Maybe I'd be glorified by some fancy inner city guys before they grind me into bits. Tell me why I so wanna be objectified, better than thoughts that would eat me alive. Tell me, what can you say to a 12-year-old boy who learned to hate himself because he wanted to wear a dress, but it wasn't allowed? And the more he saw his kind, the more he thought they sucked. The wars they caused, the women they struck. And he never ever said it, so ashamed he'd regret it. And every time he finished fapping, he discovered he's not another. He's still a brother. Oh, if I was a woman, push-up bra in the summer heat, beads of sweat down my back, selling burgers on TV. Ooh, torso like a twig, lighting up a cig, terrified, walking alone at night. Oh, forever secretary, your dishes done in solitary, just as equally fucked up woman. Thank you so much. Got one more for you. This is from the POV of a very famous non-binary person. Not me, but someone you know named God. I've been watching y'all in Neon 02. See my trees do the sway, bird songs and bamboo. Then you came along, turned it all into a zoo. Did I get greedy, making you copying your kings like parakeets? Decimate my miracles for an ounce of easy street. Ain't no winner here, jacuzzi full of tears. Everybody's the same in the middle. One sweet moment, it all comes down. Live in the rhythm with everything you do. Live in the rhythm. You know it's up to you. Live in the rhythm. Ooh, 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 can't you feel what's really real? Live in the rhythm. Live in the rhythm now. Ooh, it's up to you. Thought I made you in my image, then I'd better check a mirror. Turn round and trim my beard. Now it's apathy, atrophy, flame, and terror, and karma can't keep up. When you're biohacked, you're overclocked, you got thorns and drugs in Wall Street. I got waves along the rocks. Whew. Don't give up, everybody's the same in the middle. One sweet moment, and it all comes down. Live in the rhythm with everything you do. Live in the rhythm. You know it's up to you. Live in the rhythm, in the rhythm. Ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, can't you feel what's really real? Live in the rhythm, live in the rhythm now. Ooh, it's up to you. sweet it is to be loved by you. Ooh. 'Cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down. When they you people I love Barry Gibb, don't worry. La da da da. Ayo. You know what to do. Ayo. Yeah da 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 do. Ayo. NERFA. Trans rights. NERFA. 2025. Ayo. Battle. Flamy Grant. Ayo. Dido-dido-dido. Nice. I love you. Now back to my song. On a night shift, there's an old man with piercing blue eyes, like a turtle running laps. Still the rabbits multiply. He glides beyond all sadness, transcends yet still makes sense in his wordless world of bliss. He's a mountain, a fountain, a baby kitten saying, live in the rhythm with everything you do. Live in the rhythm. You know it's up to you. Live in the rhythm, baby. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Can't you feel what's really real? Live in the rhythm. Live in the rhythm. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to keep taking HRT, please. It's been such a joy playing for you. My name's Taylor Abrahamse. I have some cards and some flyers around the back there. One of them is for a thing I'm doing called Fredathon, where me and a bunch of musicians, including Flamy Grant, are trying to perform every Queen and Freddie Mercury song in one big session while raising money for Point of Pride, a trans charity here in the States. And we'd love your support. We're trying to get 3K in the inaugural year. I think that's pretty doable. Let's blow that out of the water, in fact. Anyway, I love you, I love you. My name is Taylor Abrahamse. Thank you. I like that. Thank you.
from the West Coast. Elise Leavy got her start in California. She's not living there now, but she decided to come and play for us here at NERFA. And she is known as an amazing singer-songwriter, somebody who is very, takes a lot of mementos and, you know, weaves things in together, and has a wonderful CD that I have and I've played. And so I don't want to take away her time. I just want to let her sing for you and show you what she has to offer. So this is originally from California, and now she kind of lives on the road. Yeah, kind of lives on the road. So look out for her in a neighborhood near you. Elise Leavy.
Thank you. Well, I was in tune. Don't let the garden know I'm leaving. Winter will water when I'm gone. Don't let the garden know I'm leaving. Just let it trust that I'll come home. Don't let my new love know I'm leaving. I think I've been this way before. Don't let my new love know I'm leaving. Time spent away could close the door. So don't let me know that I'm leaving. My worried mind might not survive. Don't let me know that I'm leaving. The seeds that I've planted, the love that hasn't landed, need me to leave to stay alive. Thank you. Wow, we'll both, Taylor and Flamy, that was really something else. I laughed, I cried, I danced. That was amazing. I actually did all of those things over there in the corner. This next song is one I wrote for a friend of mine who passed away. I lived in Louisiana for the past few years, and he was a really important part of the music community, and he died in a car crash. He was 35, and he was just an amazing being. He just had music and generosity pouring out of him, and it rained for 3 days when he died. I wrote this song for him. Well, I wish I were flying up above the storm, and maybe all this crying is the only way to tell my heart from a stone and find my way home. Do you know how much you were loved, and would it be enough if you finally knew? In dreams, everyone is set free, and you're still here to love me, and you dance
heaven got a good one today, an angel of the rain. And the outpour of love when someone goes away is kind of insane, and it does something I can't explain. Do you know how much you were loved, and would it be enough if you finally knew? In dreams, everyone is set free, and you're still here to love me, and you dance above me. You're still here to love me, and you dance above me.
Thank you. No, we're good. Thanks, Matt, on sound. I was just checking the clock. This is a song I wrote for my dad. It's about learning to love. Why is it so hard to tell the truth? I'm gonna do that one more time. I'm a little bit nervous. Why is it so hard to tell the truth? When it comes to love, I wish I knew how to be moved, and how to move you, and how to make somebody feel they're not alone, and it's for real. Somehow that's the hardest thing, and I'm still learning. What makes someone leave this world too soon? It scares me, 'cause there's no rhyme or reason to how it happens, or why I only wanted you to see the ways that you're like me, and the ways I've lived and loved my dreams, and that I'm still learning. Well, I want to write a song for you who have loved me, and if I had the words to do you justice, I would tell you what you mean to me, and all the ways I'm sorry. Love is still the hardest thing, and
learning. Love is still the hardest thing, and I'm still learning.
Thank you. I think I have time for one more little song to hopefully make you feel happier after those ones that somebody just told me the other day that they don't like to be told that a song is sad because it makes them feel pressured to feel sad. So I'm like rethinking my whole way of thinking about my songs because I'm like, wait, I shouldn't be telling people to feel sad or happy for that matter. Don't feel happy. This is a song I wrote when I moved to Louisiana. It's about moving to Louisiana. Nice timing.
I've got a nice house and the rent is cheap. It's only for a month or 2 or 3. It's only for a month or 2 or 3. It's got a really tiny refrigerator and it's got no stove, but I'm getting creative with the microwave. I'm living life and I'm bound to make mistakes. I'm gonna do it my way. Oh, I'm gonna do it my way. Well, it'll only be till Mardi Gras, but I'm gonna serve crawfish at the bar. I'm gonna serve crawfish at the bar. It'll keep me busy and the rent is paid. It's a seasonal job, I like it that way. It's a seasonal job, I like it that way. I am living life and I'm bound to make mistakes. I'm gonna do it my way. Oh, I'm gonna do it my way.
Oh, there's something I have to tell you. There's this thing in Louisiana called boudin. It's a sausage. And that's all.
Well, I'm living on coffee and boudin, and I'm making an effort to meet a new man. Making an effort to meet a new man. You know, I'm new to town, I don't have many friends, but I want to play the Cajun accordion. Want to play the Cajun accordion. I'm living life and I'm bound to make mistakes. I'm gonna do it my way. Oh, I'm gonna do it my way. Ooh, ooh, Thank you so much.
Hello once again. I just want to give one last shout out to the sponsors, Grassy Hill, Discover Albany, Folk Music Notebook, Folk Alliance International, Cafe Lena, Music to Life, Handmade Guitars by Bob Gramman, Americana on stage, Troubadour Concert Room. Special thanks to my two friends, Sonny Ochs and Kemp Harris. And one more shout out to this amazing sound crew. I just don't know how we'd be able to do it without them. And I want to tell you a little bit about these two incredible people next to me. They are the last people from the CA Canada, Nova Scotia to be exact, and we discovered them several years ago at a NERFA. Not in this location, but they came to NERFA, and they knocked everybody's socks off, which is good because we can't clog if we had no socks on. They have a recent album out called Gold and Coal, which is a theme album that is absolutely amazing. And I do also want to mention that you have a holiday album and that you're touring around in various places, and so they may be coming to a neighborhood near you to do their holiday music. But I don't want to talk anymore because I want to listen to them because they are amazing. Cassie and Maggie McDonald.
Thank you so much, Wanda. We actually, our very first showcase was at a NERFA in Kerhonkson. Does anybody remember that hotel? Oh, yeah. Coming from rural Nova Scotia, we hadn't done much traveling up until that point. And when we arrived at that Kerhonkson hotel, we thought it was the most glamorous place on planet Earth.
We hadn't seen the likes.
I've since come to find out that it wasn't, and some folks have different opinions of that spot, but it really holds a very special place in our heart, as does the entire NERFA community. I truly believe without the support and encouragement from this group of people, we would not be where we are today, and so it's very special for us to be back with you at a, is this an upgrade? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we're going to start off here with a Gaelic song for you. And Cassie and I, from Nova Scotia, lots of Scottish roots. And we put this particular track together to show the similarities that we found when we came down here. You know, we're almost like musical cousins. We've got similar roots. So we've got this Gaelic poem that we've set to music, and we've mashed it up with 900 Miles, one of my favorite songs. And there's a few twists and turns, so feel free to let out a yo or a holler or
It's the
anything.
last gig of the night before we let loose on this hotel. And there's a fiddle tune in this. I wasn't going to tell this, but I know we have a lot of folk music scholars in the crowd tonight who might sympathize with my plight. I wanted to add a fiddle tune into this arrangement, but not just any fiddle tune. So I scoured the archives looking for a beautiful tune that would fit with the theme of this kind of, seizing the day, getting up, being really ready to just take on the world. And I found this 17th century Scottish fiddle tune by the name of Rise, Ye Lazy Fellow. And I thought, slam dunk, that's perfect. And then we went on tour in Scotland, and I told that story, and a wonderful native Gaelic speaker came up to me after we played this arrangement, and he said, Rise, ye lazy fellow is technically right, but you've lost a little bit of the Gaelic nuance. It's more about erectile dysfunction.
Always get multiple sources, folks. chili, got chili, Bojana clam chili. At Easter Hill, go to hell in a clinic. I got me full of it, but I snap and put up in the jack my do. Bojana clam chili, be chili, got chili, Bojana clam chili. At Easter Hill, go to hell in a clinic. I got me full of it, but I snap and put up in the jack my do. I got me full of it, but I can't put up in the jack my do. Come with a homie gal on a got me, and Helson out of a glass little voice tech, yeah. And you're like a J voice tech, I is and got boy hair to knots and jack my clear. Got boy hair to knots and jack my
Thank you so much. Here's another track from our record Golden Coal. This is the very first track from it. And we want to say an enormous thank you to all of the folk DJs who are here. When this album came out in May, it debuted at #2 on the folk DJ charts. So thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. Here's Bow Down. Working. There's many a mother missing her light because you wouldn't listen right. My father always used to say, it works more than human. Well, you gotta coax the coal along and not be driving into it. So bow down and listen light and hear the coalman working. There's many a mother missing her light because you wouldn't listen right. Sings the sweetest song until the air goes out, and then you'll know it's time to go and let her breathe.
working. There's many a mother missing their love because he wouldn't listen. Oh, thank you so much. Well, we're so proud of that record. It was actually just nominated for 5 Canadian Folk Music Awards last week. Yeah. And the whole idea behind the album is the gold and the coal. And the coal represents our roots. We grew up with fiddle music in the family. Cassie is the 7th generation in our family to play the fiddle.
We have to keep going until we get it right. That's the family motto.
Yeah, and so we grew up with this really strong foundation of instrumental music. But we came down to events like this and got inspired, and that's when I started singing for the very first time, was when I was in this environment with such talent and such variety. It blew my mind wide open. And so I definitely feel so alive when I'm here, and hearing the music that was here tonight was so special. Don't you agree? Yeah. But, you know, part of the keynote address tonight was about having that inner desire to do something different and to trust yourself. And that's the gold, that glimmer of doing something that has never, ever been done before. So the whole album is a lot of old poems that we've set to original music, pulled things out of the past and are catapulting it into the future. It's pretty fun. So we're going to end off here with one more for you, and this is a traditional song. And I always like to look for the moral in the song, and I came to arrive that I think this one is it's always good to have a sweetheart with money.
You learn that lesson quite frequently in folk music. Thank you so much for sticking around. We'll see you. We'll be here tomorrow as well. Please don't be shy. We're a lot nicer in person than we seem on stage, I promise you. And we are sisters, so we're sick of talking to each other. We want to make as many new friends as we possibly can. We want to tour in the Northeast region. We have a valid American working visa. So Maggie's looking for a sweetheart. I'm looking for a gig. I think we can do it all here this weekend. Thank you so much. Thank you to the incredible sound team for looking after everyone so well tonight. We'll see you in the hallways. That's Maggie McDonald. My name's Cassie. Here we go. This is called Hangman.
Wait a little while. gold to pay your bond so free. And I have not come to see a hung, but to take you home with me. And I have not come to see a hung, to take you home with me. Thank you so much, NERFA, for Cassie and Maggie. We'll see you out there.